We love all our partners, and we especially love the great Damon Wines, the CEO.
What a transition.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I didn't say it was going to be smooth. It was a little bumpy, but that's okay. The great Damon Wines, the CEO of Sellers Advantage. Been a moment. I feel like we haven't talked to him since like early January. Damon, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you guys for having me back.
Hey,
Listen,
Damon.
your Arizona compound, you got to get a lot of snakes out
That's
there.
exactly where I'm going. Come on, Damon. How many rattlesnakes you seen so far out in Arizona?
Zero, guys. There's zero. Well, I've got a huge block wall around the whole entire property, so they can't get in. They're not welcome there.
They are not welcome. Mm-hmm. Anything
That's right.
else that you do? I know people that live out in like these deserty areas, and they've got these like rocks, like these lava rocks, because the rattlesnakes don't like the lava rocks when they crawl across them. That it hurts, so they put those all around. People put up like fences so that they can't get in. I am petrified of rattlesnakes, Damon, so I don't want them anywhere near me. Is that why you built the big wall?
No, the house came with the big wall, but I'm not afraid of it. In fact, in my younger years, as stupid as I am, we watched a lot of Steve Irwin, and he would play with those things. So I did see a rattlesnake out in the desert, and so I started like grabbing it by the tail, trying to pretend I was Steve Irwin. Luckily, I didn't get bit, but I was setting myself up for it.
So wait a second. Hold on a second. You went up to a rattlesnake. You grabbed a rattlesnake by its tail?
Yeah.
And you picked it up?
Yeah, I picked it up and dangled it. You remember how Steve Irwin used to hold those things and the snakes were trying to strike and bite him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that because I was young and dumb.
And did the snake try and bite you?
Oh, yeah, it tried. But I held it at a good enough distance that it couldn't get to me. I'd seen it all on Discovery Channel. I was pretty much a rattlesnake expert at this point.
At the beginning of those shows, they say, don't try this at home. This is for professionals only. You apparently did not take that warning, Damon.
Oh, I thought that was only on the MTV shows before they went out of business.
Well, what'd you do how did you release, or how'd you let the snake go? Because for me, here's how I envision
Cappy is really in on this snake.
You've got you're holding the snake. You're holding the snake up. The snake is biting for you, and then you are like, I got to get rid of this thing. So you just start like a lasso. You just start and then you release it and you throw it like 10 feet away. Is that what happened?
That would have been way cooler than what actually happened. It was more of like a feminine toss and a scream as I ran away. Something more like that.
Yeah, I would have screamed. I would never touch a rattlesnake in like real life. I would never be out on a trail and touch a rattlesnake. I wouldn't even touch a lizard. Ugh.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it today either. It was, how us guys can be when we're in our mid-20s or young 20s. Our brain hasn't fully developed yet.
Right. Invincible is what you're saying. Hey, Damon, I am curious. I'm curious. I'm just real quick while we have you here, since real estate is your area of expertise, and I just want to ask, because I see things on the news all the time. Interest rates are going to stay flat, they're telling us. I'm going, when are the interest rates going to come down? People want to refinance. And I have heard little whispers like, hey, you know what? For the first time in a really, really, really long time, real estate prices are on the down rather than on the up. Give us a 30-second, you're an expert in this world. What's going on out there?
Yeah, I think we got to be careful to listen to the local real estate news as opposed to just the national news. The national news, it does say that real estate's trending down. It's all area specific, but we're not really seeing a huge decline in housing prices here in Southern California. Mm-hmm. But we are seeing low demand for properties and low sellers willing to sell the property. So the people aren't willing to sell it because they have amazing interest rates that they got in, the COVID era. Mm-hmm. And people don't want to buy because the payments are astronomical. Mm-hmm. So one of three things needs to happen. Housing prices need to come down, which people who own houses don't want that option. Interest rates need to come down, which everybody's a fan of, or wages need to go way up, which everybody's a fan of. So one of those three has to happen to really solve the affordability factor here in Southern California.
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping that interest rates come down. Don't get me wrong, I'd like wages to go up, but interest rates come down would be a great way to go. All right. Hey, Damon Lyons, you're going to be...
that's the fastest, easiest one.
You got a comment at all? You watching what's going on with these Lakers? 8 straight wins, and Luka last night with 60 points.
He's playing mad. He's doing awesome. So I'm not a Lakers fan. I know that's not a popular thing to say on ESPN Radio LA, but
well, at least you're getting ready for the Dodgers season. We got that to look forward to, huh?
Dodgers! Yeah, let's go Dodgers. Although that World Baseball Classic broke my heart. I fell asleep really easy, sad and depressed.
Over Team USA losing?
Yeah, I was upset.
Oh, interesting. You're the first person that I've run into that was upset. Most people are like, you know what? I didn't care that much. I didn't think the players cared that much, and I loved Venezuela. I thought they were awesome. I didn't know that there were people that were actually upset about it. Good for you, man. Way to be an American.
Yeah, I mean, Venezuela won. I'll give them that. They played the better game. But, you know, I watched the game on Sunday night, and then I watched the championship. And, yeah, I'm always rooting for it. Whether it's the Olympics or World Baseball Classic, I'm always rooting for America.
Yeah. I mean, I was rooting for America, but when they lost, I was like, I don't care that much. You know, I was like, you know what? I really like these Venezuelan guys. They're very emotional. They're really into it. It seems to have meant a lot more to them than it did to us. Let them have it. But on the Olympics, when the U.S. Olympic team beat Canada in hockey, then I was like, USA, USA. Big difference, you know?
Yeah, and it was kind of my, you know, USA owns baseball, at least we claim we do. That was kind of the moment where it's like, oh, man, this was USA hockey beating Canada. Venezuela just took out the giant, and they've got to be so, you know, proud, and I'm sure the whole country is behind them.
No doubt. Well, Damon, I hope this summer we get out to a Dodger game or two. You know, let's get out there and do that thing.
It's going to happen. Let's make it happen.
The great Damon Wines, the CEO of Sellers Advantage. Damon, we love you. Thanks for being part of our Friday edition. We'll talk to you soon, bro.
Hey, talk to you soon as well. Thanks for having me as always.
Take care.
Right on.